Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now, normally this is the time of year you get a lot of what's in my wallet videos, and if you know me, you know I'm not really a huge fan of those because my wallet's a little dynamic. But what I can give you is an update to my Chase 524 status. Now everyone knows about my velocity, and this video was actually inspired by a comment left by CJ on one of my previous videos. Now if you're not familiar with CJ of CJ's Credit, you definitely have to check out his page, and also know that he does have the superlative for best commenter, and he's literally the first comment on every video ever, period. As a matter of fact, if you look right down there, you'll see his name, it'll say CJ, and it will say first. And if anyone else is there, understand he's before them. Trust me, I have a video coming out next week, and he has already commented on that. So that is CJ. But without further ado, I'm going to let my co-star do her thing, and we're going to jump right into my updated 524 status.
Welcome back to my dad's channel. If you're new here, make sure to click that like button and subscribe, and don't forget to share.
So the Chase 524 rule needs no introduction. The only people it would need introduction to are people just turning 18, just getting into the credit card game, or people coming from a cash-only setup. So what I will do is I will make the cursory run. The Chase 524 rule states that if you have opened 5 or more personal accounts, including Chase accounts, personal credit accounts, those that appear on your credit report, that you will be denied for new revolving credit products with Chase. Now, this used to be an unwritten rule and an implied rule, and now Chase has actually started to lean into it, and you are starting to hear about it from Chase representatives, especially on the reconsideration lines. At least that's what we know of in our world. Now, with all that being considered, let me give you a little background before I get into my 524 status. Now, firstly, I've actually been counting for a while, and my high for 2023 has actually been 14 in 24. That means I've opened 14 credit accounts in the past 24 months. It was really getting out of hand, my number, and then old accounts started dropping off, so things started to stabilize. So as of right now, in total, I've opened 17 credit accounts in the last 24 months. But 1724 is not my Chase 524 status. My 524 status actually sits at a comfortable 1124. Now, if you want to know how I check this, I actually learned how to do it with my Experian app, where you can actually log on to Experian. All you have to do is hit change view in the top right hand corner if you have an iPhone. I don't have my phone, or else I would show you guys because I think my phone's dead. But you change the view a report, and simply look at your credit accounts from newest to oldest, and then you can actually just backtrack 24 months. It's a quick and very effective way to count your new credit accounts. So now if you're wondering why I opened 17 accounts but my status is only 1024, that's because 6 of them were business accounts. And the funny thing is when I was 824, that is when I started collecting Chase business cards. At 824, I got the Business Unlimited. At 824, I then got the Chase Ink Preferred. And while still at 824, I got the Chase Business Cash. Literally, that was September, November, and January. Actually, I got all 3 of them. And then in March, I was actually 924, and then I was still able to pick up the World of Hyatt business cards. I have all the videos here, so it's not really a long video, but that is my 524 status. Now, I've tried to garden, and then all of a sudden, here comes Amex with their record high green card offer. You know, I said, okay, let me just chill, and then here comes Amex again with their FNA attached to the Surpass card, and then they challenged me with pop-up jail, so I had to beat that. Then I tried to relax again, tried to hit the garden again, and you know. Then here comes Wells Fargo with their travel partners in anticipation of the autograph card, which I think is in my mailbox now. But in November, we'll check out their travel partners, so I just can't catch a break. So pretty much, for a closer, it's obvious I have no respect for the 524 rule in the way of actually getting Chase cards, because, you know, unpopular opinion, the lineup is kind of boring. So you have, I already have the CFU. Really and truly, the only thing I'd probably grab from Chase is either the Reserve or the Freedom Flex. Freedom Flex is all right, and mainly it's for how they're being dynamic with the intro bonuses on some of their no annual fee cards. But other than that, I've pretty much been Amex all day, every day. I've actually had other card carriers. I have the Built card. I have my Fidelity Rewards card. So Chase hasn't really been a make or break for me. So, considering maybe one day I'll be under 524, but at this point with all these cards, maybe I'm just not at my end game yet. So I just want to thank you so much for joining me, and those are my thoughts. And I also am an advocate for gardening. By all means, don't just apply for cards just to get cards if you don't have use for them. The dynamics of my life actually dictate that everything pretty much falls into place, and if it doesn't or it needs to be adjusted, I have no problem downgrading or canceling. So with all of that being considered, here's the pointy thing. Check out some more videos. Thank you so much for staying. Even though this is a pretty short one, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.